Well, good morning. Good morning, all you amazing people out there. I'm Lorena Creole, and no, you don't have the times mixed up. This is a new show that I'm kicking off on Saturday mornings because it is insufferably hot down here in the state of Florida. So, we're going to do my touring in the evening during the week. And on Saturdays, hang out with you guys to talk some theme park news, touring finds, answer your questions. We just basically kick back and have fun and we get to have some of that chatter that I don't get a chance to do when I'm touring. And of course, questions that you have, even if it's like, Lorena, what equipment do you use? When you're vlogging, or just hey, what's the most indispensable thing that you need for touring the parks? You can even ask me that question too. Happy to answer it. Well, first of all, there are 40 of you amazing, wonderful people in here. I'm so glad you could join me. Please do hit that like button. Please do share that stream out to let folks know that you were all here. And first of all, I love it when this happens. Ruby Hoove, thank you so much for gifting one Lorena Creole membership. Thank you so much for your generosity. I love it when I love the super chats, don't get me wrong, but it's something special when people gift memberships for other people to be able to enjoy. So if you got that membership from Ruby, please do thank them in the chat. And I love cats. So I love that I love your avatar. So thank you so very much, Ruby. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. And let's see. Hanging with Erica and Ralph. So awesome. Thank you so much. So scored 2 yard pumpkins and 2 Mickey Reese from Shop Disney on the release days. So excited. Well, congrats on the score. That's another thing that we're going to be talking about is the merchandise. So even if you are not going to the parks or you can't visit the parks, don't worry. There's merch out there that is just freaking incredible. And thank you so much, Culture, for the raid. I appreciate that. Mephisto's movie reviews. Thank you so much for letting me know. Thank you guys. Thank you, Culture. I hang out with him from that park place. Also, he runs that game place. And also, you see him with me on Sundays for the Welcome to Florida show. So I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Culture, and so glad you guys are all here. Let's see, Goofer35 is here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Jillian, thank you for gifting those 10 Lorena Creole memberships. Thank you so much. I try to give you guys as members whole lots of exciting things, especially when it comes to watch parties of just all kinds of stuff. So thank you. Please make sure you thank Jillian if you got a gifted membership from her. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you guys in here, so I'm sorry if if I miss people. I see Goop 35 or 35. I see Tom. I see Tina Beebs' Culture Raid. Tina Guzman, Culture Raid. I see Picasso. I see Carlos Alfredo Lopez, Culture Raid. Vanessa's here in the chat. Good to see you. Nearsighted Cyclops. That's funny. So thank y'all. Welcome. Keely Chow is here. Roll Tide, one of my amazing mods. Thank you so very much. Love my mods. I cannot freaking do this without you guys. Full Aussie too. Nice. Glad to hear it. I'd love to have love to have Lethal Lightning and Raging Rhino on my Welcome to Florida show because Florida is the Australia of the United States. Northman JH is here. Monkey Jeebus says, I can get around a fortnight in before this starts. There you go. Melissa Bell is here. Jill Powers, the River Daughter. That's quite a cool name. Good morning, Lorena and chat room. Well, good morning. Larry says I wasn't teleported. That's okay. Glad to hear. Snorter Poopus is here. the polar bear from Pinellas County. We've got Zachariah in here. Thank you so much, Zachariah and Snorter Poopus. Amazing, amazing mods. Justin Channel says, Culture sent me. All right. All right. I love to hear it. Avarice Carmageddon is over here. Oh, can I just say this? As someone of French descent, granted, mine got out of France in the 1600s. As someone who's a fashion aficionado, have been since I was a kid, Paris used to be the epitome of fashion and showmanship. And that opening ceremony was anything but, let me tell you. Cynthia, good to see you. Good to see you. Hertz Donut, good morning. Patience is the most important thing. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's a Maine Coon kitten. Oh, I'd love a Maine Coon, but it's so hot down here. I feel so bad for it. But I wouldn't turn it away if somebody gave me one. Culture didn't have any bear stories. Is up to you now. Oh, okay. Bear story. We could talk about maybe the country bears a bit. The new show. You guys are interested in that. Well, looks like we have everyone in here. Awesome, 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 awesome. So many of you in here. And I know this is like the first show, so I'm kind of fine tuning things. But most importantly, I like to talk to you guys and answer your questions. I mean, I got plenty of stuff to talk about, but that's what the show was about. You getting live feedback from me. Is this live? Who has been a member for 5 months? Thank you so much, my dear. Says, do you do HHN? I started going with HHN 21. Done HOS a couple of times and not a fan of Disney. Well, let's see. This is one of my Halloween Horror Nights shirts. So yes, I do Halloween Horror Nights. I was kind of skeptical about it. The first Halloween Horror Nights I ever did, believe it or not, and the video is most likely still up there, with Drunk 3PO from Park Hoppin'. So that is the first time that I went to Halloween Horror Nights. I skipped the year after that. I forget what happened, but the next year is when I started going and covering it from day one. And I've got a couple of streams out there from when I went the opening weekend. And you can see me going through the scare zones and all that because I can't show the houses on stream. Although I will be doing the behind the scenes tour of 6 of the haunted houses this year. So that's going to be an upcoming video. I don't get the tour until the first, I think that first Thursday in September. It's like about a few days after opening weekend of Halloween Horror Nights. So I'm excited to do that this year because I don't like jump scares. I just don't. I just don't. But as much as the houses are cool, I love seeing. I want to see what's behind the scares. How do they come up with that stuff? So when you're doing that tour, Halloween Horror Nights is a bunch of fun. Whether you are a horror fanatic or if you're a scaredy cat, not sure you want to go, I got you covered with a whole bunch of videos and stuff that I'm going to have coming out before Halloween Horror Nights starts. So should you do Halloween Horror Nights? That's another question. Depends on what's up to you. Definitely not for young kids, but I'm hooked. So last year was my first super foray into it. This year, doing it even bigger. Um, and I'll get to Disney's not Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. That's more of towards the younger audience or more family friendly audience, so to speak. Halloween Horror Nights is where you go with all your crazy friends, that kind of thing. Thank you so much for that question. This is live. I love it. Dartmouth, Massachusetts. Well, hello, hello, hello. So good to see you. So good to see you. Man, I haven't been to Massachusetts in a couple of years. I have cousins that live there on Cape Cod. That's another long, long story. It's always so nice to see you. Well, thank you. My husband and I love your spin on all the news. I love your channel and your positive energy. Oh, well, thank you. Hello to you and your husband. So glad you guys like what I do. I definitely do try to keep things positive for the most part. I'll point stuff out. Um, so yeah, that's what I do. So thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Tina the Naughty Dragon. Good morning, JB Spooky Review says, good morning, young lady. Well, good morning to you. Let's see. Go and Shogi says, hola. Well, hola. Good to see you. I wish Lowe's and Home Depot ship stuff. They do local delivery or store pickup. And I'm glad you brought this up, Erica. Um, the open secret, I want to say, with respect to decorating for Halloween, whether we'll put it this way, it's more for if you're doing Disney decorating, I would say. Lots of stuff can be found at Lowe's and Home Depot. It will sell out early. It absolutely will, because it's crazy. It's especially anything that is haunted mansion related. If you see it, get it. Because people really tell you haunted mansion stuff, they want it. So don't sit on it if you see it. Hey, Justin Channel says, good day. Well, good day to you. And Liam McNeil says, Lorena Creole, Acadian, or Quebecois? Quebecois. At one time, I thought it was Acadian French, like the Cajuns, but it turns out that I wasn't. My DNA did not match any of the Acadians, but matched Quebecois. So yes, one of my ancestors was a Fida Malier, which means she was sponsored by the government to go to Quebec, marry some man she didn't know. She didn't have to, but she did it anyway because her and her cousins, stuff wasn't cool in France. And that's where they came from. So they came from Quebec, from France, I think like the La Rochelle area, from there to Quebec, and then from Quebec moved to Mobile, Alabama, or Dauphin Island, which that part of Mobile, which is Mobile, Alabama, that was part of French Louisiana before it became Spanish. So yeah, Quebecois. I know Quebec's gonna Quebecers get a horrible name, horrible reputation from what I understand. But yeah, they left. Yeah, they left there. Let's see. OCDD is here. Country Bears would do all right. Well, if you guys are interested about the Country Bears, I'll pull up some of the footage and show you, because when I was there, they kind of had a little mishap. Not a bad one, but it's kind of like, okay, somebody forgot to turn the lights on for something. Hey, Tina Beeb, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Dengar Renegade is here. Good to see you. Truth spitting those facts, Lorena. I had to rewatch London 2012. Yeah, that was good. Beijing and Rio 2016 opening ceremonies, to watch better opening ceremonies. Those were freaking legendary. Okay, I'm going off track a little bit, but Universal will probably like me talking about the Olympics. The opening ceremonies are supposed to blow your freaking mind with respect to the host country being proud to host the games and to welcome all of the nations with competitors to the games. You are putting the best foot forward of the host country. You literally want to blow people's minds, and that's what we're used to seeing. And I don't know what the heck that was. Not happening. When is a theme party in Florida going to have a Florida man stunt show? That's probably Gator Lake. That would be crazy. Tina says, I hate jump scares. Yeah, I don't like them too, unless I've got like really, really big guys around me, then I really don't mind because they'll go them first. Uh, but I just have a reaction to jump scares. I don't like jump scares, but Halloween and Horror Night jump scares are different. They still freak me out. And it depends on where they are. Because, okay, so case in point. Um, and I love telling this story. So about 3 years ago, yes, it was 3 years ago, they had a haunting of Hill House, haunted house. People were coming out of that haunted house crying and sweating. Okay. And I go into that haunted house with John 3PO, right? The scares were crazy. They had some jump scares that kind of like freaked me out because of where they came from. And I wasn't used to the lighting and all of that. And near the end, I'm like, okay, we're near the end. It's all good. And then out of nowhere, this knife comes at me. And I freaking lost. that that one, whew, that one was crazy. That one was crazy. Yeah, I had to compose myself after that. And then I went home and binged the whole series on Netflix. It was cool. Average Carmageddon, I don't like it when those costume people jump and chase me with things. Ha ha ha. I'm a non horror person. Need lots of friends to hold hands and run out together. Oh, that's funny. I haven't been okay, maybe because I'm out there with the camera. I don't get chased. Sometimes they will jump out at me, but eventually I think they started to know who I was because they will start to ham it up for the camera. Like I'll be there talking to you guys and you'll see them like video bomb me. It's so freaking funny. But yes, I have seen them. I haven't seen them run. Well, no, I take that back. The section with the chainsaw, I guess they did. Yes, they did. If you look like an easy target, yeah, they will come after you. I usually go through the scare zones like somebody who owes me money for the most part. So it's probably why. Hey KB, I see you there. Mama Saurus Rex says do it. Yeah, do it. It is fun. If you're apprehensive about it, don't worry. Don't worry. I see you, Terry Rose, throwing out the tomatoes. Let's see. Is this live? Says I am doing RIP for the first time on August 31st with my son for his 21st birthday. Oh, that is, you know what? Everything that I've heard about the RIP tours, people have loved. It's it's so cool. Definitely worth the money from what people are saying. And it's cool seeing the tour guides out there because they'll have on like hospital scrubs and stuff. So you and your son are going to love it. And I may actually see you August 31st. I plan it's a Saturday. I may be there. I may be there that Saturday. Definitely opening night on Friday. I will be there for sure. For sure. My tip for folks who hate jump scares but really want to do the houses is earplugs. Yeah, excuse me, earplugs. Freaking Invisalign. Those houses blast music and the earplugs help a lot. Yes, thank you for bringing this up. You do. Even if you love the jump scares, eventually a lot of the level of noise between the houses and between the environment that's out there because everything is cranked up to like an 11, it can wear on your hearing. Most people don't notice because you have your adrenaline pumping, but not that fun waking up and it's just like, why are my ears ringing? So definitely bring earplugs. They help too. Or if you don't have earplugs and you're still wary about the jump scares, get some wireless earbuds and play a really funny playlist. Makes it a little different. The lucky Neko. Hello. Hello there. I'm loving that avatar because I freaking love the Powerpuff Girls. So I love that. I power puffed myself and I love my avatar. That looks so cool. David says, hello, Lorena from Nova Scotia. Ooh, you're up there kind of far. Nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The closest thing to a horror movie I liked was Lost Boys. Well, that was good. I like the Lost Boys. That was funny. Last night I watched the Fede Alvarez version of Evil Dead. It was pretty good, so I'm excited for his version of Alien Romulus because remakes are usually crappy. This one was actually pretty good. We called it Summerween. Yes, I've heard of that term. I've heard of Summerween. So, yeah, too much fun. Yes, ma'am. Haunted Mansion all the way. Yeah, Haunted Mansion, it's merchandise doesn't last. Like I said, if you see it, grab it. As a matter of fact, let's see. While you guys are, we're kind of talking for a little bit. Let me see if I can show this. Now, this is, I'll put this up here. This is on shopdisney.com, but you can get merchandise like this. Box Lunch, Hot Topic, places like that. This is a weighted blanket. I'm stunned. I saw it in person at Walt Disney World. I think it's like $60. It's nice and heavy and it's beautiful. Oh, no worries, Krista Joe. No worries. No worries. Life happens. Life happens. Glad to see you. And Shakil Shaik, I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Says, hey, and what's up? Well, good to see you. Good to see you here. Good to see you here, my dear. Let's see. Let's see. We'll share that since we're talking about Halloween Horror Nights. I heard the HHN food is yummy. Yes and no. And the reason that I say that is that depending on what you get, Halloween Horror Nights is not known for stellar food like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Okay, the food I've had at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, for the most part, is pretty good. At Halloween Horror Nights, it depends on what you get. It can be a real crapshoot. The drinks are good. I'll tell you that. The drinks are good. Definitely get the souvenir cup. You want that because if you're getting drinks, the refills are cheaper than, buying it for the first time again. So the drinks are good. I haven't had the twisted taters, so I can't really talk about those. But again, it's a crapshoot. It really is a crapshoot. So I'm trying to see as soon as they start mentioning about the food at Halloween Horror Nights, I will let you know. I know last year the food from the Last of Us ration cart was good. That was actually good. I was surprised. And the friends till there was something at Chucky's, Chucky, his food cart where you could buy that reminds me. Yeah, this is how my mind works. And I'm trying to freaking find it. Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so there is a new Chucky bucket that's coming, and it glows, has blinking eyes. The one last year sold a lot of it. It's gonna sell for $43.99, but this sucker talks back to you and has new phrases. It's so darn creepy. But if you're a Chucky fan, you want to pick this up. So it is worth the money. Unlike with the Disney popcorn buckets, just kind of sit there, or they might blink a light or something like that. Nah, nah, nah. This one like talks, which is kind of cool. Hey, Stunt Brat, good to see you. Good to see you here. Good to see you. And let's see what else we got going on. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, she's so sweet. You juicy cuddly pie. Hope you are well today. Well, I'm doing better. I'm still trying to get over it's like allergy flare up that I had thanks to lovely mold, but this is a reminder I need to take non-drowsy allergy meds every day. Ugh. It's like, no, I'm not sick. At least not that way. Oh, Stunt Bride, is it your birthday? Happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday, my dear. So good to see you. So good to see you. And CJ, my thumbnail guy, is in here saying happy belated birthday to Stunt Brat. Let's see. Monkey Jeepa says, I won't run. Nothing really scares me. If I get a jump scare, my instinct is first to scream and then go into Terminator mode. So that's how, that's how I am. But there's some people are like, nah, 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 doesn't scare me. Doesn't scare me. It's like it depends on the house. Some of it, it's like it's cheesy, scary, but that psychological stuff man, it's something else. Let's see. Krista Joe says it'd be cool if they changed out Tiana's Bayou Adventure like Disneyland's Haunted Mansion so Dr. Facilier could have a dark ride during Halloween. That would actually be cool. But given how Tiana's Bayou Adventure looked, they're going to wind up taking that down actually eventually, because this attraction has not had a solid operating day since it opened. So don't be surprised if they take this thing down and work on it for several months and then bring it back. But their first mistake, well, among mistakes, was not having Dr. Facilier in there. And you're right, that could work, because during the Halloween party, which I'll talk about in a little bit, the villain show that they have, when Dr. Facilier comes out and starts singing, people lose their darn minds, and everybody's singing. It's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. So let's see here. Let me stop this for a minute. Mabasaurus Rex says, I worked as a not scary farm vampire, so all my friends put me first in line thinking I'll get the worst of the scares. Later, Shaquille, glad you're here. Shaquille. I don't like messing up people's names, so thank you so much for being here. It's that loud on purpose. Yes, Tom F. It is very, very, very loud. So when I do my planning videos, I'll talk about that, because a lot of people underestimate the noise factor unless you've been there before. So yeah, that is Benny Hill music playing over It's a Quiet Place. Yeah, seriously. It's amazing what the soundtrack will do to change things up. Hey, Theme Park Casual says, hey kids, good to see you, Theme Park Casual. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Theme Park Casual, he's one of he does the theme parks out on the West Coast, and hopefully in our next War Room live stream on my channel, he can give us some more feedback. Let's see who else we've got. Let's see. Don't get the poutine. Wow. I wish, this reminds me of when I lived in Los Angeles and I lived near some visual effects people. They're haunted the way that they did their yards for Halloween. I'm like, I can't freaking believe that. It was crazy. It involved scarecrows and chainsaws. Let's put it to you like that. Oh my God, Lorena. Hey, OCDD. I was trying to save money and was planning on staying away from Lowe's. I just caved and now I have to go. Yeah, yeah, you do. Walmart has some things, but honestly, the really good swag for Haunted Mansion decorating, you want to go to Lowe's. Trust me. You want to go there. You want to go there. Refills are $2 cheaper with the souvenir cup. That adds up quickly. Yes, it does. It does. It's very hot when Halloween Horror Nights kicks off, because that's another thing that people don't really keep in mind when it comes to Halloween Horror Nights. When it first kicks off, it is hot in Florida. Okay, it's hot. It's August. The heat does not dissipate when the sun goes down. Okay, it does not. Not only is it hot, but you have got a megaton of people. I can't. Okay, let's put it to you like this. The crowds at Halloween Horror Nights are like the crowds Disney used to have during the 4th of July and Christmas and on a regular. It is literally an ocean of people. People and their body heat. Okay. It's crazy. And you're doing so much walking. So if whether you get the souvenir cup, you can load up, although I think that's for alcoholic drinks. Definitely get the freestyle cup. There is a special Halloween Horror Nights edition freestyle cup. You're going to want that. Pay one price, drink up all night. Isn't Lowe's a furniture store? No, it's a hardware. Yeah, it's a hardware warehouse. So, yeah, you can literally buy like lumber, you know, stuff to refurbish, your bathroom, plywood, garden stuff. But they also have decorations and the inflatables and lawn decorations for the holidays, especially for Halloween. That's what people go to. And they have better service than Home Depot. I will say that, that's for sure. Thank you for subscribing, Kevin Duckers. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. LMAO, that's awesome. The bucket that talks back to you. I swear, well, let's put it this way, nerd like me, if we get a bucket like that, we're figuring out how we're going to reprogram that sucker. In a state with open carry, nothing would scare me except for alligators. They would freak me out for sure. Let's see. Theme Park Casual. I'm so sorry I missed this, my dear. Member for 43 months. Theme Park Casual has been like one of my first members, and I so appreciate all the years of him supporting my channel. And I'm so proud of how his channel has blown up. So happy for you, my dear. Just looking forward to talking holidays with y'all. Well, yes, glad you're here. Glad you're here. If you think it's too early to talk spooky season or even Christmas. No, actually, we're about a month behind the 8 ball, so to speak. If you are coming to the Orlando theme parks, I will tell you right now, for Halloween Horror Nights, hotels, all of that stuff, they start charging a premium because so many people come here. Halloween Horror Nights is insane. And yeah, Hotel prices are already crazy for it. Is this live for $5 Canadian? Thank you so much, my dear. It says putting a scare veteran in the front of your group is a mistake. We know where the scare actors likely are and how to signal them who the scaredy cat is. Oh, that freaks me out. I'm running all kinds of scenarios through my head about how y'all do that. So cool as this live. Thank you for giving me that little bit of intel. I appreciate that. Tiana's Bayou Adventure is a real horror ride for Bob Iger and company. Yeah. Woo. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Hey Ron, how you doing? Follow the Bradley's fun. So good to see you. Good to see you here. We got Peach Fan Ann in here. Oh, 50 of you guys watching. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hey Charles, yes we are. 8 p.m. Eastern watch party for Back to the Future. Yes. Yes. And a little advance notice for you channel members, we will be having a watch party for Godzilla -1 minus color first week in August. So keep that in mind. JB Spooky Review says, I do a little yard haunt for Halloween. Nothing crazy, but the kids love it. I might make a video of it this year for my channel. Oh, well, that's cool. That's cool. I remember when I was a kid, one of the neighbors would make a Halloween haunt in their yard, but it was It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown themed. And that was fun. Let's see. Lowe's is a pale imitation of Home Depot. Yes, I used to work there. Why do you ask? Oh, let's see. Hey, Brogu. Good to see you. Says hello, everyone. Hello, Lorena. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Well, yes, I sure am. Glad you're here, Brogu. Good to see you. I got your cousin in the back there wearing the America ears. Let's see. Akido says Reina Creole, for the most part, I am not a fan of early Halloween unless you're buying some giant decoration for your yard from a convention. I don't like how early it is either. Um, People are trying to get things earlier and earlier. But with respect to Halloween Horror Nights and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, they're trying to pull people in to visit early. I think it's insane given how hot it is down here. This really shouldn't start until mid to late September. There's a marked difference between, I can't believe it's starting August 30th, I think, is when the first Halloween Horror Night starts. And August 6th is when Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party starts. Yeah, I'll actually be there that night. There's a big difference between what it's like then and what it's like in October. And it's just crazy. But I feel the same. Well, I feel like that about Christmas, that it's never too early to decorate for Christmas, especially getting lights, especially getting Christmas lights, man. I tell you, I love it. I love it. Well, okay, so let's see which one. Since we're already on Halloween Horror Nights, why don't we start with this? So lots are going on. They've already announced the 10 haunted houses that they will have going on. If you do not have an express pass for the haunted houses, I highly suggest you get it. Getting an express pass is the difference between finishing all of the houses by, say, 10 o'clock at night, within a few hours, and not getting done by like 1 a.m. Because Halloween Horror Nights usually runs, okay, officially from, let's see, event open, which is I think it's 7, 6:30 or 7, and it goes to like 2 in the morning. If you do not have an express pass, your life will be difficult. Now, I would wait to do this in a video, but I'll go in depth in the video later on. If funds are tight and you cannot afford an express pass, I got you covered for ballers and ballers on a budget, okay? Your time is worth money. There is a $50 stay and scream ticket, which gets you into the park. I think you have to get in by the time the park closes at 5. You want that. You get into the park by 5, you get to that haunted house you really, really, really want to get in line for, okay? You have like an hour and a half to 2-hour jump on everybody else, and sometimes they will open those houses early. Yeah. Another way around there. Another way around. If you don't have the express pass, don't go. I'll say if you don't have the express pass, get there early. I'm so serious. That's a lot of people don't understand the importance of getting there early. If you have the express pass, you don't have to worry about this. But if you don't have it, you need to get there early. Trust me. It's not as easy and convenient as having the express pass, which is why I strongly suggest it. The express passes are not sold like the Lightning Lane at Disney. Okay, that's different. The express passes are a limited quantity. So it's not like you have, oh, they just oversold the express pass. No, 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 no. Nah. The express pass is the difference between you getting into a haunted house within 20 minutes of getting in line, as opposed to waiting, like Go and Shogi says, waiting 2 hours. Okay. Because with the express pass, I either walked right on, or the more popular houses like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I had to wait like 20 minutes or something like that. But it wasn't bad. But sitting in a line for 2 hours for a haunted house, bump that. But that's exactly the reality if you do not buy the express pass. So, like I said, some people think that it's too expensive. It is not. Trust me. Liberty Hall's Cat says, I've mapped my house and have haunted videos and sounds, also broadcast on Mo Power for FM for cars, do same for Christmas. Oh, cool. Cool. I love all this creativity that's out there. So here's the haunted houses that they've announced. They have A Quiet Place. I haven't seen the movie Quiet Place, so I'm going to binge on maybe not. We might do that as watch parties for spooky season for channel members. So this actually looks good. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, I don't really see that being really all that scary, frankly. But both of these are IP houses, so they'll probably get busy. It'll be interesting seeing how long the line is. Now, this one from Insidious, this one does scare me. I love the Insidious series. I've watched all of the Insidious films, and if you have, the further is just insanely crazy. So I'm pretty sure this one's going to be quite popular. Eternal Bloodlines, all female, all fearless, all fatal. Depends on what's in here. So Saskia Van Helsing and the Bride of Frankenstein go up against Dracula's daughter and her monstrous mavens. If they do this right, If there's lots of eye candy, and I'm sure there is, this will be a very popular house. So this is an original house. I find that more often than not, the original houses, excuse me, are much better than the IP houses. Monsters of Latin America. I guess no chupacabra. Okay. Okay. So there's that one. Slaughter Cinema. I didn't see the first one, but that looks good. That looks good. Horror Marathon at the Cary Drive-In. So my guess is this has potential to be good. Museum of Deadly Exhibits, Major Sweets Candy Factory. Oh, that looks funny. The Rotting Stone has released an evil spirit that decays everything and it's coming for you. Let's see. So that's Deadly Exhibits. We have Goblin's Feast. Why do I feel like I've seen that before? Okay. No, that was a pumpkin one. Goblin's Feast. So that's a goblin's village. And apparently you're the main course for that. And then Triplets of Terror. You're invited to the Barmy triplets birthday celebration, but their kind of party involves recreating the murders of their entire family. So I'm just interested in how these are going to, I wonder how many of these houses, because I'm going to see 6 in the, lights on behind the scenes tours. So I'm really hoping that I get to see the Insidious house for real. Probably that one and the Slaughter Cinema, but we'll see. But we'll also see when I stream how popular these houses are. So that's the haunted houses. They did announce the scare zones. That's what I want to find. Let's see. We did that. We did that. We did that. Oh, wait a minute. There's something else I wanted to show you. Show you guys. Also, if you are not going to Halloween Horror Nights for whatever reason, okay, there are hotels that are also swagged out for Halloween Horror Nights. And I love the fact that they did this with their we'll say, value and value extra resorts. So if you go visit Cabana Bay, if you go visit, let's see, Cabana Bay, Aventura, or the Dockside Inn and Suites, you've got a lounge with Halloween themed specialty drinks. You've got Halloween themed lobbies, so you can actually go over there and check out the resorts. Very easy to get there. You can just go down to bus transportation and go over there and check it out. So quite different there. Let's see. So we talked about that. And where the heck is the darn scare zones? This is what I'm looking for. Ah, here we go. Okay. So it says 5 sinister scare zones, and I already know what the fifth one's going to be. So we've got the duality of fear. But before I talk a little bit about the scare zones, and thank you, Go and Shogi. That is so smart. The Disney World Resort would be perfect for monorail line trick or treat to themed resorts. Yes, it would, if Disney was thinking like that. But they're not. But that would be great with the monorail resorts side. Another side thing to do if you're not going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, or you do not want to pay to go because yes, it is pricey, go to Disney Springs. Disney Springs has theming. They have characters walking around. They have people rolling around in pumpkins. I mean, it's actually really fun and a nice side activity to do. So that's another thing. Akino says, Lorena Creole, I'm not a fan of the new Ghostbusters being a house. Maybe they are thinking we need a PG-13 maze for people that want something light. Um, it could be. I want to say it's on the same level of Stranger Things. And if you want to talk about PG-13, the OG one would be the Beetlejuice house. With Ghostbusters, I would prefer a show as opposed to a house. So I agree. But yes, they do want to have a lighter house. There's varying degrees of how the houses are. I will tell you, if a house is sponsored by Bloomhouse, it's gonna be crazy as I don't know heck, super scary. But then they have the ones that are, like a little scary, but not so scary. But I agree with you on that. Okay, so there's 4 here. Duality of fear. Again, I started ahead of myself. The scare zones. This is basically scary performance art. Okay. Think of like really scary mimes. Okay. There's sets that are out there and it's in different parts of the studio's park. So you really can't avoid them to get to get through the parks. And it's fun. I think it's fun. You have the scare actors that are walking around. Sometimes they'll follow you. Sometimes they'll pretend that they'll hack at you. If you interact with them and just ham it up, it's funny. It's a lot of fun. So the costumes, the makeup, which is another thing that I like to check out, is insane how they do this. So it's like really, really crazy street theater. There's some scare actors that will talk to you. Like last year, I think it was the vampire slash Woodstock fest that they had. I think it was like Vampire Fest 69, where you actually had vampires trying to sell you body parts and stuff. It was pretty cool. That's what these zones are like. So if you're not a fan of the being in a haunted house, this is actually better. If you don't want to do the haunted house thing, you can do these and go through these various scare zones. People get selfies with the actors, video. They just have fun going through here. Let's see. We've got surreal, choose a path, follow sinister. Ooh, really? Or follow surreal, the incarnation of unearthly terror or manifestation of visceral horror. So it looks like this is right when you enter the park. So usually they'll have like the Halloween Horror Nights rigging up with the fire and everything. So I guess they route you one way or the other. So I'm guessing this is a way of getting them to route you to the right or to the left. Some kind of weird way they're doing that. That's interesting how they're going to do that this year. Hey, Unexpected Fire, good seeing you. And Goof435 says scary this thing yet if they run out of butterbeer during Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah, can't do that. Can't do that. Other thing to mention about Halloween Horror Nights. Last year, the Death Eaters were in Diagon Alley. So I think they're going to do the same thing this year. So if you're in the parks, you're in the studio park, you can go into Diagon Alley and the Death Eaters are in there looking for those with the dark mark, or as you would want to, join their crew, so to speak. It's fun. I like videoing people, watching people, wand duels and stuff like that. It's really cool. Let's see. Demon queens get caught in an otherworldly hellscape, ripped from the darkest corners of your mind. 4 merciless queens, loyal to surreal rule, surrounded by hordes of fanatical followers. Okay. Maybe. We'll see. And Swamp of the Undead. Okay, in the backwaters, Louisiana, you unwittingly wander onto private property where you're swamped by zombies born from the bodies of other trespassers who were killed and dumped in a nearby bog. I think that's going to be in New York, Central Park. I think that's where that one's going to be. And then, ooh, we have the torture fair. The torture fair. Come one, come all. The Sinister's Renaissance fair with the devious theme of medieval torture. Oh, I'm excited about that. I really am excited about that. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay. There's duality of fear. That's when you walk into the park. Okay. The Demon Queens, this is probably in the New York section. Not the New York section. Yeah, the New York section. I think the Swamp of the Undead is in the Central Park section, and I think Torture Fair is going to be in the Hollywood section. That's what I think that one's going to be. So that is 4 scare zones. But you're like, Lorena, they said they were going to have 5 scare zones. So what the heck? What's going on? Well, glad you asked. Because the 5th scare zone is going to be in San Francisco, sponsored by Blumhouse. I'm excited. I don't even know what the heck they're going to come up with. I don't know if the Megan Horde is going to show up. I don't know if the grabber from the Black Phone is going to be there. If the teddy bear from not Insidious, excuse me, Imaginary is going to be there. Maybe the demon infested pool in Night Swim. I don't know. All I know is that Blumhouse has never sponsored let's say, they've never had a Blumhouse themed scare zone. So I'm guessing this is going to be next level. Yeah, they are. I don't like mimes. I don't like them. And Jogi says, I hate having allergies. Going Shogi says San Francisco is a scare zone. You right for that. 100% right. I find it funny that they're going to put this one in San Francisco. Yeah, so very, very, very. The Room Haunted House. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. I'm excited about this. I'm supposed to go back. Well, actually, I will be in Universal Orlando on Thursday for a live stream. Gonna have to walk through and see the construction progress of what's going on. So that's gonna be really, really, really flipping awesome. Okay, so that is all the news for Halloween Horror Nights and some insights about Halloween Horror Nights. If you haven't gotten your tickets, you want to do that. There will be nights that will sell out, so you do definitely want to get your tickets, get your express if you haven't gotten it yet. And what else would I say? Oh, if you can get multi-night tickets, they are definitely worth the price. So I have the Rush of Fear, so I have access to 30 nights. I think I spent total like 250, I think. Thanks to you guys for supporting my channel. I was able to do that. So I get access for like 30 nights, including Halloween night. And if you're thinking about getting the express option, those are all sold out. Those are all sold out. So just to let you know. Let's see. Unexpected Fire says, Reina Creole, what's the best method for my donation for the members and/or watch party? Um, you can do tip through PayPal. You can do a tip. I think there's also the super thanks. super thanks button as well. You can do it that way. It's not really actually all methods are good, but to keep as much money away from YouTube as possible, tip is better. So there's a link in the description box of the video which shows you the link to my tip jar, which is actually best. When you do the tip jar, I get all the money. It goes straight to me. So that would be appreciated. So thank you. Yes. Unexpected Fire said that it would fun having an Andor watch party just to see what Andor is like. Because I was like, I didn't finish Andor. That's all. Later, Keely. Thanks for being here. And Griffin says, can't chat, but good day to everyone. Well, good day. Good day to you. Good day to you. All right. So let's see. Let's go over here to, here we go. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Parties. Let me talk about this. Okay. So with Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, this is a very, very popular party. I have done it for about, don't claim me, Disney, usually don't. I've done this party about 4 years straight. The thing about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and why it is so popular is because it is an experience that you cannot get during the day at all. Unlike with Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which I only did once years ago, if you're going to be visiting the Walt Disney Resort around Christmas, everything pretty much that's offered during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is offered during Christmas week. And I would always visit Christmas week, so I didn't even bother paying for that. With Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, the parades, the special photo pass shots that are themed for the party, the merchandise, even the fireworks, you cannot access those unless you do the party. And it's actually cheaper than the Christmas party, and you get access to a ton of freaking candy for trick-or-treating as well. So while I'm not happy with how much the price of the tickets have gone up for this party, because it is such a unique experience, I'll give it to Disney for this. This party, if you don't like the, slasher themes, crazy scares of Halloween Horror Nights, this is something you can take the whole family to. This is one that is very popular with cosplayers as well. So they'll go to this party where for Halloween Horror Nights, you cannot wear costumes. So this is also a big cosplayer event as well. Let's see. It starts on August 9th. Like I said, August 9th, I will be there filming, live streaming the event. So we're going to see the parade. Of course, I kick it off with the parade. Then we see the stage show, villain stage show. And then we get to see the fireworks. So we get to do those 3 things during the live stream. October 31st is sold out. October 31st starts at $200 a ticket. I did that last year just to do it. Didn't do it this year. It was just ridiculous. How much that is. I did that for Camera Girl because she wanted to go on Halloween. She's always wanted to since she was a kid. So we sprung for it last year. I didn't spring for it this year. We're actually going on an earlier date, which is going to be half the price it is on October 31st. So let's see. Hey, California Dreamin'. Good to see you. And let's see. I see some questions that I'm going to get to in just a minute after I go through here. Let's see. So, new devious delights. Be on the lookout for sinister sights. Spot more Disney villains across the park than ever before. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. The Disney villains. Maybe we will actually get to meet Dr. Facilier. So he's like tops on my list for that. Brand new neon spiderweb attire for the characters. So that's going to be interesting. Um, Meeting Mirabelle and Bruno. I don't know. I just okay, I guess. I guess. It's let's put it this way. It's not for me. For me, it's not in the same league as meeting a lot of the OG Disney characters like uh all the folks from Alice in Wonderland, like the Mad Hatter, Alice, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, my favorite, the Queen of Hearts, meeting her, and the big meet and greet, which you got to get there crazy freaking early for, and that's to meet Jack and Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So this is interesting how they have, Bruno and Mirabelle. I guess it's okay, but I just can't really, I don't know. I guess I'm just trying it out this time, but it's not good. It's not high on my list really to do. Maybe for others, but most people going to these parties, they're trying to get Jack and Sally for the meet and greets. Although I will tell you, you need to make a decision when you go to this party. You need to decide if you're going to ride rides or if you're going to do everything else because you can't do both. And it's possible if you go early enough because if you get a ticket to the party, you can enter the Magic Kingdom at 4 p.m. The party starts at 7, so you have a couple of hours. So if you want to ride attractions, I would say either do it before the party or wait until like 11:30 or something like that. Because you can't do both. Disney oversells these parties repeatedly. Okay. I have been in these parties where it has been more people showing up for the party than at the parks during the day. So it's not possible. Disney will make it seem like you can do all this stuff. No, you cannot. But that's what they try to tell you. But it doesn't work. Let's see. Yes, trick or treat throughout the park. This is my favorite thing to do. Loading up on candy. Some of it's not the best. It's M&M Mars. That's the kind of candy that you're getting. You can get lots of it. They do not hold back on it. They give you lots. They give you a little bag. I highly suggest bringing extra Ziploc bags to get candy. This is a great bonus of this party. You will get one full-size one usually when the party starts, when you check in. And then you can load up on candy. There's some treat trails where you get candy coming in and you get candy going out. It's pretty cool. So there's the Boo to You parade, which is amazing. And if they do this year like they did last year they had Max come out and do a couple of songs from a Goofy movie, which worked out well. It just reminded you of 90s Disney Channel, which was a great warm-up for the parade. But the parade is awesome. It's one of Disney's best parades that they put on. I think it's even better than the Christmas one. Definitely want to get a great spot for that, and I'll talk about that in a future video about where you should situate yourself for a great spot to watch the parades. Then they also have the Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular fireworks show. This fireworks show is off the chain. The fireworks, the projection, but more importantly, hosted by Jack Skellington. So you will see the Jack Skellington puppet, which is crazy. People love it. He comes out literally a puppet, full size, Jack Skellington, and the fireworks are insane. It's a full, I want to say, they better not shorten it this year. I know this much. The show is at least, I think, about like 12 minutes. Lots and lots of fireworks. Fun. So there's a reason why the Halloween fireworks show is rated so highly. Hocus Pocus, Villain Spectacular, Spelltacular. That's the one that I told you about. That one's fun. That's right in front of Cinderella Castle. They have 3 showings every evening. Oh, which reminds me about the parade this year. The first parade is earlier. So instead of being like, I think like around 9, the first parade starts around 8 o'clock. So there's 2 parades. So I was just doing the later parade, if at all possible. But there's an earlier time that they have for you. There's like a kids dance party. They have that. They have a couple of those going around, which is kind of fun. Go and check out. And then, of course, they have overlays on certain attractions. I do believe this year they're going to have the live pirates back at Pirates of the Caribbean. They did not last year, and it sucked. The Halloween party is the only time that they will have live actual pirates in Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm pissed that they screwed that up and didn't do it last year. So, it's supposed to be back this year, so they better freaking do it. Haunted Mansion, extremely popular. They will have live actors as the ghosts at the mansion. So that's always fun. During my live stream, we may be able to hit that. Not quite sure. But I have done it in the past. Then, of course, they have specialty food. Event merchandise. Man, sometimes they will put it out earlier than they should. And then you got eBay resellers that'll like clear all of it off. But the merchandise that I've seen in the past, it's okay. No, I don't know. It's all right. But I'll keep an eye on what's coming up with that. And then with the specialty food, yes, they do have different food items available. Usually they will not be available until 7 p.m. party, when the actual party kicks off. I have been at the Starlight Cafe, which is one of the sites, where it's like, okay, where's the food at? They won't let you order it until 7 o'clock. But for the most part, the food options during the party are great, except for the churros. Disney World cannot do the churros. I don't know what it is. Disneyland has the churros, right? If you go to Sunshine Churros in Disney Springs, they do it right. But the churros in Magic Kingdom they're basically like rocks. Don't even waste your time. But as soon as they post the foodie guide, yes, I will go through it for you all. It's gonna be fun. Okay, and then I'll go through this briefly. Do not waste your time with table service dining unless you're going to wrap up eating by 6 o'clock. Just saying. It's expensive, and why would you really want to waste your party time, sitting down at a restaurant to eat? Skip it. The dessert party, $100 a pop per person. Skip it. You can get about $100 in candy for that hour. Okay. I do not recommend the dessert parties at all. I think they're a waste of money and a waste of time. You want to do it, that's great. But for me, my time is worth the money. I would rather spend my time getting photo ops I can't get elsewhere, loading up on candy, taking in the atmosphere of the party, experiencing attractions, rather than at a dessert party where the desserts are not really all that. Nah, not at all. Not at all. Okay, so let's see. We've got a couple questions that we'll go through for wrapping things up here. Let me pull this back up here so people know what we're talking about. All right. What do you prefer more for Halloween, Universal or Disney? Hmm, good question. For me, it's both, but for different reasons. Um, if I want, like, say, a less scary but fun atmosphere to be in, then it would be Disney, especially with the food. Now, especially with the decorations too. I mean, Halloween Horror Nights, yeah, they do with the scare zones and everything like that. But at Disney, there's nothing that looks so cool as when Main Street USA has all the fall decorations, the fall Mickey pumpkins, the individualized pumpkins that they'll have, in the windows, the smells, the pageantry, the headless horseman. Okay. So that's what I prefer for just like a fun, laid back, family friendly, chill Halloween. If I want to re-experience the fear of slasher films, of scaring the crap out of your friends, then I like Universal uh, for uh, for that. They're both they're both they're both different. It's like they're alike but different for the kind of thing that you want to experience. If you can't get to the parties, at least for the Disney party, you can go to Disney Springs to get that same kind of fun, um, you know, fun, family friendly, not scary, just hometown feel of Halloween. Then that works. Universal is crazy. Just you wouldn't take little kids unless you were like a kid like I was. I was weird. I was weird. I'm like, slasher movies? Yeah, let's do it. It's different. Universal is Halloween Horror Nights is not family friendly. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not. It's not. Especially when the fact that they're gonna have demon checks, there's gonna be a lot of cleavage. Okay. Oh, which reminds me, Universal also has the Nightmare Fuel show. That is definitely not for kids. Okay, I'm just telling you right now. Go and Shogi says it's foolish not to offer some of the Halloween specific food outside of the events too. Not everyone necessarily wants to gorge on sugar within a 4-hour window. Yeah, they Go and Shogi, they do at Disney. There's Halloween specific food. There's some of them that are sold outside of the events. I won't know which ones until Disney releases the foodie guide. They say which foods are available during the parties and which foods are available during all operating hours, regardless of the party. So they do have some. They do have some. I'm just waiting to see what they say. But yes, they do. OCDD says there are reports of people cutting in line, bypassing the cast members checking for bands. Mm, it's just not fair. PC Dev reported on his experience with line cutting recently. Cast members did nothing. Is this for the after hours event or something like that? I'm just curious. I won't label all cast members. I will say that there's some cast members who are very proactive about handling this sort of thing, and some cast members that will just let it happen. I've had somebody try to cut in front of me several times, like at to check in for a restaurant. I've had some people try and do that. Cast member didn't say anything, was just going to talk to them like anybody else. And I'm just like, excuse me, you need to go back there. I did that one time. Another time I let it slide. And what happened was the cast member, even though I checked in behind this person and cut in front of me, they seated me first. But yeah, that's something that they really need to control, because it's not fair, and you're paying for this party, so you can't have people freaking cutting in. It's ridiculous. I hope they bring Ernesto over there for you guys. That costume is amazing. Ernesto? Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, from Coco. I saw that at Disneyland. I'm like, why don't we freaking have. See, I would much rather prefer that we got to meet the characters from Coco rather than Encanto. But Coco would make much more sense. Day of the Dead, I freaking would love that. I love Coco, actually. I love that. Yeah, the churros sucked. Oh my gosh, the churros were freaking awful. Freaking awful. Best way to get one of the HP popcorn buckets. Harry Potter popcorn buckets? Is it Harry Potter? You'll have to tell me, OCDD. I said HP, but it's the after. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. It was after hours. Okay. Okay. And Cynthia Carter, yeah, cast member. Yeah. Yeah, because I have seen I've seen, okay. I have seen guests act rude as hell towards cast members. And it's not just Americans, okay? I just want to let you know that. A friend of mine who is Brazilian, okay, she worked at the Disney parks. And she told me, if you think Americans talk down to people in the service industry, in Brazil, they really treat you like crap if you're in the service industry. She was just like, I would rather deal with Americans than Brazilians. This is what she said. Um, it's just ridiculous that I see that people do that. I've found for the most part cast members to be helpful. You have a couple who are a-holes, including one bus driver who I hope is no longer there anymore, because even his fellow cast members were just like, this guy's a freaking jerk. Anyway, but yeah. Halloween party. Well, OCGD, I'm going to see if I can help you guys out with that when it comes to popcorn buckets. I will be going to the Halloween party twice. Mickey's Not to Scare Halloween party. Once for the opening day, and another I am taking Camera Girl for her birthday. We're actually going on her birthday in September to this party. So we'll talk. We'll talk about getting popcorn buckets. So if you want to get a popcorn bucket, let's see if we can make that happen for some of you guys who aren't going to be here. Can't promise complete success, but your odds are a lot better. So I'll be keeping my eye out with that. Let's see. Hey, Views with Hughes, Agenda Free News. How you doing? Says, I'm too sick to see Deadpool and Wolverine. Dude, I was trying not to like blow my nose too hard when I was in there. Just saw your live. What did I miss? Was just talking about what's going on Halloween wise with Disney, with Universal, offering tips, stuff like that. People want to go, and if you're not going to be in the area, ways that you can get all that decor and stuff. So that's pretty much what we've been talking about. People saying how the scare actors can signal who's the scaredy cat in your group. Things like that. Depends on your scare level. Yes, it really does. For example, my sister, who I love to death, okay? She is not a horror fan at all. So she would not like Halloween Horror Nights. But this is right up her alley. So she would like that. Hey, Phoenix Knight says greetings and good afternoon, everyone. Well, greetings and good afternoon to you, Phoenix Knight. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Don CK says kids today are different than kids 30 plus years ago. That is true. That is definitely true. Yeah. Although there's some of them where it's, yeah, they'll talk a good game, but funniest things will scare them, really. Let's see. Last year they sold out of the Nightmare Before Christmas one. I was so bummed. Daggone it. I think I have it packed up. Oh, wait. No, no, no. I don't. I don't. You mean this one? Let me get rid of it here. You mean this one? Yeah, I just happened to grab it while I was there. So yeah, I would have hated to have missed out on something like this. So when I go, I will let you guys know. So we can see if we can hook that up. Oh my god, that's the one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was so worth it. It was so freaking worth it. I was not going to buy any popcorn buckets and I saw that one and I was just like, uh okay. Okay. So I got one for me, one for a camper girl, and people kept stopping us like, "Do you have this? Do you have this?" I got to get it. I got to get it. We will be at Walt Disney World 9/18, 9/24, going to the Halloween party on the last day. I can send you our itinerary in case you will be in the parks. Oh, absolutely. 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 Love to meet up. Going Shogi, I was in Universal Studios Hollywood yesterday, and I was stunned at the quality of their popcorn buckets. The Glamour Tram and Butterbeer Cart one looked fantastic. Wow. Yeah. Universal's popcorn buckets. They really are. I own one. Where is it? I have it packed away. I have the Minions one, and his eyes like roll around. So cute. I have that one. I saw the Toothless one, and yeah, their popcorn buckets are amazing. So I can't wait to get the Chucky one. I'm getting the Chucky one this year. I so can't wait. Like I need to get that. I get and yeah, Universal does such a better job with their popcorn buckets than Disney. Except for that one down there. That one hardly anybody wanted the Mickey as a mummy popcorn bucket. But when that popcorn bucket dropped, people were swarming all over the place trying to get it. Dylan Soup says I will save up and book my tickets to HHN if they do a Five Nights at Freddy's or a Beetlejuice house. Yeah, that's probably definitely a couple of years away if they do that. Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's see. Next movie comes out next year. So yeah, it may be a while before they do a house for Five Nights at Freddy's. They may drop something from Five Nights at Freddy's in the Bloomhouse scare zone. I'll have to see if that happens. Hey, Erica says I run a village Facebook group dedicated to Halloween with docs on how and where to land Halloween decor from the USA. Ah, okay. 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 I think I'm gonna going a little bit longer than I thought, but I think I'm gonna show you guys pictures of some Halloween merch that I have spotted down at Disney Springs. Let's see. The only popcorn bucket I think I ever bought was the Electric Parade a few years ago. Hmm. Yeah, I think the first popcorn bucket I bought, believe it or not, was at Disneyland. It was at Disneyland, and it was a I think it was the glow in the dark Mickey popcorn bucket, I believe. I think that's the one that I had. I think that's the one that I did. Okay. I also want them to do a Scream maze. If they do this year what they did last year there was this pop-up Bloomhouse scare like event. I don't know, it was like a boutique event. I missed it. So hopefully I can get to do that. Get to check that out this year. Okay. So let me show you guys. Let's see here. Come on. I just had it here. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys some merch pictures of items that I have seen in the parks. And I need to check on this, but back in the day, it used to be that Disney had this department where as long as you had some kind of description of the item, they could sell it to you and ship it to you. But this is some of the merch that I'm seeing in the park right now. So this is really cute. This is all Loungefly. And of course, Nightmare Before Christmas. And I think it's about $100. It comes with, well, it doesn't come with, you buy them separately, the ears and the bag. The ears I shall freaking acquire because I need them. Okay. I love how cute this is. It's so cute. I have to have it. It's like, like the reflective flat sequins, but they're colored to the characters. They're so cool. So the ears are about $45, I believe, because they're Loungefly. The Loungefly ears I find have much more creativity than the ones being sold by the Disney merch department. Let's put it this way. At Character Warehouse, it is rare to find any Loungefly ears. I think the last time I found one was last year, and it was a later version of the Polynesian ears that they had. And that was like rare. So these ears are about $45 or so. Really cool. Definitely different. Match with the bag. And I think the bag is $88 before taxes, $88 before tax. I don't know if it's sold by Shop Disney or not, so you may want to check. Then they have the ears as well. And the ears snap into the bag. They do. Yeah. I was touching it in World of Disney and I'm like, do I need this? I don't need it, but I'm just gonna I'm just gonna touch it. I'm just gonna touch it. Phoenix Night, that looks so good. Yeah. Yeah. This was one of those I stopped and I'm just like, do I need it? I need to talk myself out of it. But at the very least, I will be getting the ears because you all know I have a mini ear. I have a mini ear addiction. Although I am down a Loungefly bag because I gave one to my sister. But I have an Oogie Boogie Loungefly bag that is green, limited edition. You can't buy it anymore. and it glows in the dark. It's hard to top that sucker. It really is. Mama Sauce Rex says, love it, love it, love it. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, so gorgeous. Just told my husband you're showing me the Halloween merch. He said to tell you you're fine. I can't help it. I have a shopping disease. This is like a little, where'd that go? This was like a hurricane light from the Haunted Mansion. It's got the bat thing on the top. Let me see if I have a better picture of it. I think I do. Ignore the Gideon's pictures. You don't need it. You don't need it. Don't need it. Okay, so this is it. I don't know if I can bypass this next time I go. It's got like the LED lamp in it, little bat up here on the top. I can't imagine what this looks like in the dark. It looks so good. There's a reason for the spooky season when they start putting out this specialty Haunted Mansion merchandise, why it flies off the shelves. I mean, the detail. Yeah, just say you need it in case the lights go out. You lose power. Boom, here you go. I think this is 65. Is this I think it's $65. I took pictures of it, and I'm just like, oh, that's the skunk ape. I'm Gideon's. I think it was 60. I think 65. I think about 65 that it was for that. Oh shoot, I forgot to show you. Yeah, they got a matching wallet with it too. Yeah. So I'm trying to. I do need a new wallet. I do not own a Loungefly wallet. So this I could wind up getting this wallet. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I'm thinking about possibly getting that. Let's see, did I have the I'm sorry, I'm like some you guys all over the place. Here's another picture. A light up, battery operated. Look at this. Oh, look at the etching. It is the Hurricane candle set. Yes, I will be doing a vlog of these items. When I happened to see these, I was with my sister. She was kind of tired, so I just snapped some pictures for posterity. But I need this. Oh my god, I friggin' need this. Lights up, battery operated. Love that. Let's see. These are PJs. Hang on. These are pajamas. Oh wait, now this is the Haunted Mansion apron. I think I'm gonna get this. I need an apron. It's got all the artwork from the Haunted Mansion that's on it. I have never seen this before. I hope it's still there when I go back. Now I need all the above, but my bank account is going to say hell no. Yeah, my bank account was like, don't you even think about, don't, you can take a picture, but you cannot take it. You cannot take it home. You cannot take it home. Yeah, I'm freaking loving this. I like this more than the one that they had of like the maid's outfit, the cast member outfit from Haunted Mansion. I like this one even better. Freaking love this stuff. Oh my gosh. I've been eyeballing that one online. I love kitchen aprons. Yeah, I need them, and I haven't started picking them up yet, but I'll get that one. Leah McNeil says, Reina Creole, they need to bring this stuff up to Canada. I've never seen these kinds of decorations in my local stores. Oh, wow. You might want to check, I think Shop Disney ships to Canada. I think they do. Probably want to check online there, shopdisney.com. Yes, a new wallet is a necessity. See, that's what I thought. But I already saw a Barbie wallet, well, Barbie wristlet that I might get instead. I'm kind of holding out because I'm kind of holding out for the Christmas theme one. I do need one. I desperately want them to sell the aprons they wear in Roaring Fork at Wilderness Lodge. It has Humphrey Bear in the pocket. I haven't tried Roaring Fork yet. That's on my list, but I'm intrigued now. I really am. Doesn't get much better than Haunted Mansion themed toiletries. It sure doesn't. Ooh, what was that I took a picture of? Ooh, they have pajamas. They have pajamas. Haunted Mansion pajamas. Um, what else? Let's see. Oh, the bat water bottle. Okay, so here's the trinity of items that keep taunting me and my bank account. You have the 3 bowls here with the gargoyle serving bowls here, so you can put your chips, nachos, your pico de gallo. I don't like guac, pico de gallo, or whatever. Just, you know, have this here. Then you have the gargoyle water bottle. Dang, I can't. I need this in my life just so it can sit behind me on my shelf. Gargoyle water bottle. I have never seen anything freaking like that. Never seen anything like that. Yep. PJs too. You're killing me, Smalls. I have to use a ship to APO forwarding company. Oh, man. It sounds to me like I'm going to have to think about how I can do a mass buy and ship to some of you guys who are interested, because I don't want you to pay eBay prices at all. Do not want you to. So we got to figure out how to do that, because this merchandise, I love the dip bowl. I do. It's so elegant. You can just put it right there and just see what it looks like. Oh hell, I'm done. I'm not even there yet. The wow factor. Yeah, that's awesome. I will be all in. Okay. Okay. Let me think about how to how to how to go about accomplishing that for you guys. So let's see. We got the hat box ghost. It's okay. It's okay. I like the Nightmare Before Christmas one a bit better. But this one, it's all right. It glows in the dark. It's nice. I was like, it's all right. It's okay. Oh, here's another one of my favorites, the hitchhiking ghost mug. And I think it changes as it heats up or something like that. I was like, yeah, you know how I am about coffee mugs. You can always use a coffee mug. Always use a coffee mug. That would make it a business expense. Yeah, yeah. Sucks because we are Disney AP holders and we can't use our discount online anymore. We pay full price and sometimes double the shipping. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch, man. Yeah. Heard the gargle water bottle and my mind automatically went to Goliath. We need more Goliath. That water bottle, that thing is hype. I love it. I think it's here, let me blow myself up real quick. So I have this water bottle, which is Gerard Mariuma. So this is what it looks like now, but I've got like a Dumbo topper. I have an Orangeburg topper, and I think I have like a Dole Whip topper. Came with 3 toppers, and I think it was like $30 or something like that back in the day. So having one with the gargoyle thing on top, I'm like, I need it. Oh my God, LOL. I know I sound crazy, but I love this stuff. Oh no, I love this stuff too, especially haunted mansion stuff. There are people who, when this merchandise comes out, they are sitting there waiting for it. When I was at Disney Springs, at this was at the World of Disney store, people were they literally had, I want to say, in the front of the store, all this haunted mansion merchandise, and people are just picking through it. Like, do I need it? Do I need it? Do I need it? Oh, you had to say coffee mug. Yeah, I did. I did. Looks like a One Piece character with the hat box. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something else. Oh, did I take a good picture of this? Okay, so this is the Haunted Mansion weighted blanket. I need to have this. It is 11 pounds, 5 kilograms of weight on it, stitched. It's freaking beautiful, and I need it. You're probably like, you're in Florida. Why do you need a blanket? I don't care. It's Haunted Mansion. It's so rich, appointed. I think it's like 50. I think it's like $65. I think. But I saw it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Oh, sorry, 84.99, which is still nice considering the weight and the quality of it with like the box stitching and everything. It's not a throw. It's not a throw. Um, hmm. Well, thanks, Rahul. Is it better than Kalki, which I saw and I freaking loved? So thank you for that. Thank you. Although going into spooky season, I love watching Indian horror movies. That's gonna be fun. Thank you for the recommendation, Rahul. I appreciate that. What are the weighted blankets for? I saw it. It was super heavy. Um, some people who have sensory disorders like the weight of the blankets. For me, I'm like a lizard. I will get cold very easily. It feels like to me blankets just kind of sit there and don't do anything. But with the weighted blankets, they just kind of like hug your body and it's just a lovely sensory feeling. So that's why I like them. They have weighted plushes too at the park. So usually kids who are on the spectrum, they really do like the weighted blankets. Excuse me, weighted plushies. That's how I like them. They do. It's like they just have this lovely, lovely feeling to them and keeps body heat close to you. So that's another thing. Okay, let's see. This is the front of the mug. Yes, this is why you gotta have it. Haunted Mansion mug. So that's the front. You have 3 hitchhiking ghosts in the back. In the back. Not bad if it's a full blanket. Yes, it is. It is a nice big size. I think 50 inches by 60, something like that. Let's see. Yes, there is a Jack Skellington mug. It's got the for the pumpkin from the Nightmare Before Christmas. So the pumpkin is on the front, and on the back it says the Pumpkin King. So that's another one. I tell you, this merch. It's just gorgeous. Let's see, it's a Pumpkin King. Got that one. Foolish Mortals. Oh, here's the front. Here's the front. So that's the front of the mug. It's so cool. I think the mug is, I think it's $24, I think. I think this one's 24. I think the Haunted Mansion one is 20. I'll get a list of the prices and everything. And the full merchandise Halloween drop hasn't happened at Disney yet. Slowly getting there, but the two to really pay attention to, Haunted Mansion and Nightmare Before Christmas. The merch is just crazy. And here's another Loungefly bag. It's a little different, a little bigger, with Welcome Foolish Mortals. This is all stitched on right here. Different style bag. It's not really like my style, but yeah. Welcome Foolish Mortals. See, they have more swag, more swag, more swag. I'm trying to think of what else. Haunted Mansion cap. Oh, wait, did I blow this up? That's the top of the bottle. So you have the bottle topper, which is, I think it's like a plasticky type material. It just screws onto the top. You can take it off. It doesn't fit in your bag. That is really cool. So those three things are, oh, okay. So for doggo parents, okay. How come you couldn't display the file? Okay. Hitchhiking ghost dog toy. I don't even have a dog and I would get this. It's so cute. I'd probably get it for Professor X to play with, but yeah. I'm like, this is so freaking cute. They have like the dog harnesses and everything with hitchhiking ghosts and all that, and they go all out. Good grief, I need that dog toy too. Mm. Yeah, freaking love it. With my dog, those ghosts will regret following me home. I hear you. This is so cute. I could not believe. I'm like, how did they come up with this? Like I said, I'm not a dog person. I'm a dog person, and I thought it was so cute. That would be destroyed in 2 seconds with my two months. They would just love it a little too hard, right? I get you. I get you. Let's see. Yep, there's so it kind of hangs outside. They get stuffed in and they kind of that as well. I hope they put out a baby Deadpool plush toy. We can see what happens. They might. They might. California Dreamin' says, do Florida and California parks have different merchandise? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Uh, it really does depend. Not all of it is different. I would say there's some merchandise that's common and then some that's just exclusive to each park. Liberty's Hall's Cats has got to go. Enjoyed the stream. Try to hit the tip jar later today. Have a great weekend. Well, thank you so very much for being here, Liberty Hall's Cat. Appreciate it. Thank you. And love your avatar. Reminds me of my late catch. Yeah, we had to put her down about 4 years ago before we moved here. So yeah, I love black cats. Mine was black with green eyes. Oh, she was so pretty. She wouldn't let me put a diamond collar on her. Little booger. She would have looked fabulous. Hey, Amanda says, hello, lovely Lorena and cheery chat. How is everyone doing? Well, we are doing great. Glad you're here. Glad you're here, my dear. Let me see if there's anything else I want to show. Oh, shoot. Oh, dang it. Okay, so two things I'm going to show you. Two things I'm going to have to show you. Um, okay. One, this is the stitching on the blanket. One of them, the Haunted Mansion emblem. So I freaking love that. It's gorgeous. I'm going to wind up getting this blanket. I know that. I'm going to try to put it off, but I don't think it's going to work. Then they have the Haunted Mansion Starbucks tumbler. $44.99. And I haven't seen anything like it. I haven't seen anything like it. Where did you find these again? Disney store? No, I found these at the World of Disney store in Disney Spring. Oh well, duh, in Disney Springs. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably let you guys know the date and how, if there's items that you want, that I can pick it up for you guys and and ship it to you. So I will post about this because yeah, I'm like I need it. Like I need it. I need it. Tip jar is most likely going to be the easiest way to do it, but I will keep you guys updated for real. For real. How do we donate to the cold brew fund? Tip jar is cool. That'll work. I always excuse me, I always love the cold brew fund. You guys know I drink so much cold brew. Oogie Boogie Bash stuff always sells out night one. For the Halloween party here, our merchandise doesn't really sell out the first night. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I do know why. The merchandise for the Oogie Boogie Bash looks insanely gorgeous. And Mama Source Rex says, how would you compare Loungefly to Dooney and Bork? My Dooney and Bork Haunted Mansion bag is getting long in the tooth, and I may need a replacement. I prefer Loungefly bags. There seems to be more artistry to it. Um, they hold up well, and they're limited edition, which is the other thing. So it's like I have the funds to buy Dooney and Bork, but I find the Loungefly bags to be more on trend, the pop culture trends, and constructed a bit better. And plus, I love the fact that they're backpacks. You can put it on your back and just roll. My sister loves hers. She got 3 kids. She's like, I love how I can just put that on. It's on my back, and I don't have to worry about it. I want that more than anything. Oh, okay, with the Starbucks tumblers. Okay. Okay. I will I'm going to have to make a list. Cuz like I said, I took pictures. I didn't really pay attention to write it down what the items are and all of that and let you guys know the date. Excuse me. It'll be pretty soon. I'll probably say probably within the next 2 weeks or so to do like a buy and get everything, what you guys are interested in. Yeah, this is awesome, awesome merch. Awesome merch. Shop Disney doesn't have it. Oh, okay. 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 You're welcome. You're welcome. I know what it's like when there's merchandise that you want and you can't get it, and then you're forced to go to eBay. It's kind of ugh, it's really annoying. And I don't want y'all to do that. Yeah, I don't really get a lot of Starbucks tumblers. I have a few. But this one was just like, I know you want me. I'm like, yes, I do. I want it so bad. I want the Pumpkin King mug, please. Okay. All right. Well, I will get back in touch with you guys about how that's all going to go down. I just need to kind of sit down and, well, one, get everything, the prices and the items sorted, and then we will go on from there. So I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me for the Resort Recon live podcast. This is happening every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern, bringing you theme park news, merch news, answering your questions, just hanging out with my folks who follow me when I'm in the parks. And for those of you new to the channel, thank you so very much. Oh, the tumblers are on Disney Store right now? Okay. There you go. All right. Well, thanks so much, everyone. Appreciate you. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern, we will have our watch party for Back to the Future, which we'll be doing with Retro Nerd Girl. You guys are amazing. I got to get back to cleaning my house. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.